Lewis, here we are, one day left of pre-season testing. I guess the easiest question is, or maybe the most difficult question, how's it going?
It's definitely tough out there. I think it's windy and the wind changed around quite a bit today. But yeah, generally it's been tough.
A very different looking car to the one that we saw you driving in Barcelona. Has that changed very much in terms of the car, its drivability, the way you need to drive it in any way?
The wind or the
new
bounce?
package that you're running this week?
The package is very, very similar. It's just yeah, what can I say? I think it's just really that being that it's the wind, it's the bouncing that we still have that this week, if anything is a bit worse. So we're just working through lots of different scenarios, trying to figure out how to hold on to the downforce and not have it bouncing as it was in the last test, and now that you're seeing everyone. I think everyone's probably in a similar boat. Some have managed to utilize or get around it in a better way. But it's difficult out there. It's bumpy, it's slippery, it's sand. It's in the morning it's way too hot, and yeah, and in the afternoon it's just gusty. So
it looks difficult to drive out there, particularly as you say, over the bumps that are naturally here on the circuit anyway, but also because of the natural tendencies of these new cars. How difficult is it behind the wheel?
Yeah, it's tough at the moment. It's I mean, you can see on the onboard tank slappers left, right, and centre. So you're and then bouncing and bumping, and yeah, it's not quite happy at the moment, but we're trying to tame her.
You do obviously have that very new looking car for this week. A big development on what we saw in Barcelona. Are you having to start afresh in any way? Are you behind the curve because you've had to start with this new car this week?
The car definitely is different to the last week, but it's just, I think it's more so the tyres working with these temperatures are different here. So it's a different machine this weekend, but I don't think it's the change that we've made. I think so much great work has gone into creating this upgrade, but it's just hurdles that we're coming across with this new kind of car that everyone's facing in 2022. So, but I'm confident in the team here and back at the factory that we'll figure it out. But it's definitely not going to be a smooth road.
You do still have the last day of testing, obviously days of practice and qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix. But if it was the Grand Prix tomorrow, let's say for the sake of argument, whereabouts do you think you'd be sitting?
I really don't know. I think Ferrari, for what I can see today, Ferrari would probably be probably getting a 1-2, or maybe Red Bull. Who knows?
Carlos Sainz said earlier today he believes that you guys are still the team to beat. You're doing a typical Mercedes and not necessarily showing everything that you've got. How close are you holding the cards to your chest, or is what you're showing very much the real pace that you have right now?
Yeah, I mean, we'll be really, really, really good if we were like throwing, having all these oversteer moments and having this tacky driving just to hide our cards. It's not the case. No, we definitely we have things that we're trying to get through. I think, as I said, others are struggling less, but yeah, who knows? Maybe when we get to next week, we'll have a better understanding.